Hello guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's vlog, update po tayo about e-travel registration. So, ang e-travel website guys, every month nag-update po sila. So, napaka-importante po na yung mga napapanood natin or binabasehan natin is up to date din po. So, itong video na to guys, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung pinaka-latest na step kung paano po kayo makakapag-accomplish ng e-travel registration sa pinakamabilis at sa pinakamadaling paraan. Ang una dyan guys, kailangan nyo po munang mag-download ng eGov.ph app. Sa Google app po ito. So, meron po akong tutorial video po mismo sa aking YouTube channel. Visit my video guys. Panoorin nyo po ito kung wala pa po kayong account. Kasi para po makapag-accomplish kayo ng e-travel, kailangan po muna makapag-create kayo ng account sa eGov.ph at makapag-register po muna kayo. So, let's say po na na-download nyo na, nakapag-create na po kayo ng account, at ganito po ang lalabas sa inyong eGov.ph. Gaya po ng nakikita nyo sa aking monitor. So, para po makapag-proceed tayo sa e-travel registration, paki-click nyo po yung travel. Yung may icon na eroplano po. Yes po. Yan po. And after po natin yan ma-click, ito po ang lalabas. To continue the following eGov.ph app, information need to be shared with e-travel. So, kung agree po kayo sa pag-share ng inyong name, phone number, and email, click agree. And after po nun, mag-proceed na po kayo sa e-travel registration form. And take note, you may only register within 72 hours prior to your arrival or departure in the Philippines. So, 3 days po before your flight. Hindi po 1 week before your flight. So, mag-count po tayo ng days. And proceed po tayo sa travel registration. So you have two options, for me and for others. So for example, if you are the current user, kung ikaw po ang traveler and this is your main account po mismo, then choose for me and you will be traveling by plane, arrival or departure. Paalis ba ng Pilipinas or padating ka ba sa Pilipinas? So, departure po yung aking pinili as an example. So, continue po. Click continue. So, nandito na tayo guys sa new travel declaration. So, fill up your personal information. So, let's get started. At makikita nyo guys, may picture po ako. Kasi, kailangan nyo po, it's either mag-take ng picture or mag-upload po ng latest pictures of you. So, kung may mga solo picture ka na po dati, then choose upload file. Kung wala pa naman guys, then take picture kasi may icon din po ditong lalabas na you can take selfie. And ayan guys, selfie ko yan guys. Ayan. Philippine passport or foreign passport. So, if you are dual citizen, just choose one. Isa lang po ang pipiliin nyo, either your Philippine passport or other citizen passport. So, ako naman guys, Philippine passport holder lang ako. So, I choose Philippine and I enter my first name, middle name, last name. Yung middle name and last name guys, this is optional. So, kung hindi nyo ilagay, okay lang. But for me, I always recommend to put your complete name kasi mag-a-appear po ito sa immigration ano po natin record. And after that, proceed and you need to input your sex, your mobile number, citizenship, country of birth, passport number, passport issued country, anything about you guys, your occupation. Guys, dito sa occupation, mag-iingat po tayo sa pag-enter. Kasi some immigration officer guys, during your interview, they will ask you what is your job. And guys, your e-travel registration, they can see it in the monitor. For example, you choose here businessman and during your interview you said housewife. So there will be a conflict. Maging transparent tayo ha. Kasi immigration officer po, sometimes they can be so strict and sometimes hindi po. But always be prepared guys and transparent. So after you put your details here, just click next. Proceed to the next step, which is you need to enter that travel details or departure details. So ano ba yung purpose of travel mo? It is for holiday, pleasure, vacation. Guys, yung holiday, pleasure, vacation, sako po dito yung tourism. May nagtanong sa akin, Miss, wala po yung tourism na choices sa e-travel. For tourism po ako. Ano pong ilalagay ko? Guys, you cannot choose wrong here. Kasi ang immigration officer sasabihin, what is the purpose of your travel during your interview? And sa e-travel mo, ang sagot mo is holiday, pleasure, vacation. And during your interview, ang sinagot mo is for work kasi may hidden plan ka pala na ay pupunta ako ng Hong Kong for tourism pero maghanap ako doon ng trabaho and pag ano mo sa immigration for interview na ano ka, nautal ka for work. Oh my God. Okay, one of the red flag na yan sa'yo guys. So mag-ingat tayo dito guys. So nagbabala na po dito ang immigration officer that be transparent po kasi every information that you are sharing to them will be reason para po ma-offload po kayo. And you need also to enter your flight information kung ano po yung name ng airlines and yung inyo pong flight number. Tuloy-tuloy lang po tayo guys sa pagsasagot dito sa registration form. So, transit or connecting flight. So, kung may mga connecting flight kayo guys, for example, hindi kayo direct flight, mag-change kayo ng plane para makapag-travel kayo sa destination country ninyo, then you need also to declare dito po sa e-travel. So, makikita nyo guys, country of destination, Germany, airport of destination, Brandenburg, and the arrival and my destination address. So, lahat po yan guys, dapat honest. Ayan. And after accomplishing this section, next nyo lang ulit guys. Ayan. Basta sure nyo na tama po yung mga information na nilalagay po natin. After that, just click next. And Philippine Travel Information System. So, Philippine Customs Declaration. Other bills of exchange drawn in pesos against banks operating in the Philippines in excess of 50,000 pesos in limit. So, sabi ko nga, if you have money more than 50,000 pesos, you need to declare. Ito po yung other information. So, if you have time, guys, you can read this po. So, kayo na lang po ang magbabasa nito, guys. And me, I will proceed na po para mabilis tayo. And Philippine Custom Declaration. So, guys, si custom nagre-required siya ng signature kasi nga honest ako. Ayan. So, hindi ako magdadala ng 50,000 pesos above na hindi ko dineclared. So, wala akong currency exceeding to $10,000 na dala-dala without declaration. Kasi guys, itong si custom, ayan, hinuhuli nila kasi syempre pera yan guys. Kung ikaw ay honest naman sa pagdideclared, kung may pera ka o wala, pakilagay ang signature dito. So guys, ang paglalagay po ng signature guys, ang ginagamit lang po is yung thumb po natin. Wag po yung kuko. Just touch the screen and perma po siya. Ayan. And ito po ang lalabas. Ayan po guys yung example ng perma na ginawa ko using my fingertip. And after nyan guys, malinaw yung perma nyo, just click next. So, para po sa mga babiyahe kasama yung mga kapamilya nila, I have separate vlog po. Ito po siya. Panoorin nyo po yan guys kung paano nyo po maa-add yung inyong family members sa inyong e-travel. So, while after finishing your e-travel registration, automatic po, pwede nyo silang mai-add. So, watch this video. Continue tayo for today's video which is a solo traveler po. Wala pong kasama. So, dahil dyan, wala akong kasama sa travel na to, I just click next. Ayan. And ito po guys yung lalabas. So dito, kindly double check the information before submitting. So lahat po na information na sinulat nyo po sa e-travel registration form, paki-check po yung passport number, yung inyo pong mga pangalan. Ganyan guys, kasi lalabas po yan sa inyong travel history. And kung tama naman po siya guys lahat, then signature, and submit po. Ito na po yung lalabas. Congratulations, you have successfully submitted your details. Makikita nyo po ito guys, yung QR code po ninyo. So, download your QR code kasi ito po yung ipipresent nyo sa immigration. But sabi po ng immigration, hindi po lahat ng traveler po, chinecheck nila ang QR code or kung nakapag-register ba sa e-travel. Kasi guys, sabi ng immigration officer, kapag in-scan nila ang passport mo, automatic po lalabas sa monitor nila if nag-e-travel ka or hindi. Or kahit guys sa airlines pa lang, upon check-in, chinecheck na po or sinasabi po or tinatanong po ng mga assistants doon or ng stewardess yung nag-a-assist po sa check-in if nakapag-e-travel ka or hindi pa. Kapag hindi pa ang sinagot mo, sasabihin nila, mag-register ka muna bago ka mag-check-in. Ayan guys. So ito na po yung inyong e-travel QR code. Ayan na po yung latest update natin pagdating po dito sa e-travel registration as of November 16, 2024. I hope guys marami kayong natutunan and kung may tanong pa po kayo guys, paki-sulat po yung tanong ninyo sa comment section. Kung hindi pa po kayo nakapag-subscribe, subscribe po kayo para ma-notify po kayo if I have new videos about immigration visa application. Guys, if you need help about your visa application, you don't know the first step that you need to do, then message me po or email me in this email address or follow po my Facebook page. Guys, thank you so much and please keep watching my YouTube channel.